Jay Sano without intro music. Jay Sano with intro music. Intro music remix. Jay Sano 19. Jay Sano 19. Jay Sano 19. Jay Sano 19. Hello everybody and welcome back. It is Jeff again, yet again, coming to you from the Mindcrack server. And you guys definitely called me out yesterday, and rightfully so. Yesterday's video, I tried to do a bunch of enchanting, and was even talking about how I don't really know too much about the new enchanting system, though something I did know that I just completely forgot about, you guys pointed out to me. I was under the impression that the low-level enchants still, you know, took 1, 2, or 3 levels, whereas the high-level enchants were going to take a lot more levels. I completely forgot that when they changed the recipe for enchanting, you just have to have that many levels, and if I wanted to enchant something, say, on a level 30, as long as I have 30 levels, it's still only going to take 3 levels of enchanting away from me. And I completely forgot about that because I'm kind of an idiot. But, that being the case, I was going to bring something, and I completely forgot to bring something with me. Let's go grab it. I'll be right back. Okay, so I am pretty much back. I just forgot one book that I wanted to get. I came to replace the anvil that I destroyed. I didn't really destroy it. I only used it like twice. I must have this completely backwards. It must be that. There we go. So, use a lot of my iron to replace this anvil so that Community Anvil is back in service. And I want to put this Unbreaking 1 book onto this. I grabbed the wrong pick. I'll be back again. Okay, we are back again. And I think I grabbed everything that I wanted. I wanted to first see if I can get this Efficiency 3 pick. Not the Silk Touch pick that I had grabbed. The Efficiency 3 pick with this Unbreaking 1. And I can. And it will only cost me 4 enchants. What if I switch these? It'll cost... It doesn't exist. So, this will work for 4 enchants, or 4 levels, and I can do that. But that unfortunately means I can't do the Sharpness Sword, can I? Oh, it's only 2? To get a Sharpness 2 sword? I can go get some stuff. Actually, I probably will get some stuff momentarily, because the next thing I'm going to do is utilize, notice these Efficiency 4 Fortune 3 picks. This is a Fortune 2 next to it. They're relatively close to dead. They're not quite dead. But I brought all my stuff with me in order to see if I can get myself all these good diamonds. Let's see how many diamonds I'm going to get out of this. This was 13 blocks of diamonds. Let's make sure I'm using the right one here. Oh, I'm loving Fortune 3 right now. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. And I ended up with 30 diamonds. I over doubled my diamond amount, which is great. I'm going to do the same thing with 14 lapis and see what we can do here. And my eventual plan is when I get some more levels, which look at all the levels I have now, I might be able to do it. I could actually make a... What did I get? Shoot, almost 3 stacks, real close to 3 stacks. I'm kind of concerned at what I'm going to see on this redstone. I might not even have enough inventory space for this stuff. I'm watching the use on the pick. I think that the pick's got plenty to be able to go through all this stuff. I'm probably going to run out of inventory space, to be honest. But the nice thing is I'm gaining levels like a boss right now. Beautiful. I did not run out of inventory space. And I ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks of redstone. Which is way less than I would have thought that I would have gotten. I did use the right pick. Way less than I would have thought I would have gotten out of that. But you know what? That's fine. It's still, it's something. And now I'm curious. Let's quickly do my Sharpness 1 with Sharpness 1. Cost 2. I now have a nice sharpness 2 diamond sword, which I'm very happy with. And I don't want this one. This one's closer to dead. So what if I were to take... that one's missing a fortune. I'm going to take this fortune 3 pick. I brought, you know, some wood to go with these extra diamonds. Let's make one more diamond pick and see if I can even get this baby back up to, like, full strength. I don't know what it will cost in order to do this. You can't. That's interesting. I didn't think that this pick would be to the point where it was not doable. How about the fortune 2? I'm gonna have to temporarily put something in there. What can you do with the fortune 2 one with just like a normal pick? So fortune 2 efficiency 4 can be repaired with a diamond pick for only 3. But when you replace fortune 2 with straight up fortune 3, that is the only difference between these two. It becomes too expensive. I was unaware that that would be the case. What if I try to combine this pick with this pick? It costs 20, but it gives you a pretty freaking cool pick. Interesting. I really thought that I was going to be able to do that. So note to self, if you want to have a pick that's sustainable, make sure you only go up to fortune 2. Though, you know, you're not going to get as much stuff out of it, but everything else is going to be too expensive. Like I said, I'm shocked at that. I am shocked at that. Well, either way, we have 11 levels now. I can't really do too much with them. I could make some armor and try to enchant it, etc. But either way, I want to get back to the base and get some things prepared. And I will get you guys joined back in shortly when I have my preparations done. So I will see you guys momentarily. Alright guys, I'm back. I got some things organized and let's do this. Basically, I need to shift all this stuff. Well, I really actually... I don't need to shift any of it. I can just go straight behind it. I don't know what I was thinking. It's not going to stay there forever, but it's going to be there for now. I will start working on these walls because I want the walls to be all prettified. So let's get all these made into my nice little stone bricks here. I gotta take a bunch of these and turn them into stone slabs so that I can turn the slabs into the chiseled bricks. It's kind of a really weird way that you have to go about doing this. And I guess, yeah, we'll do one more set of this stuff. Like that. So I have like 3 stacks of chiseled bricks, and I can easily get more stacks of these because they're going right here. And we're gonna work on getting these walls and seeing how it looks when it's like, you know, full-fledged, you know, wall, as opposed to right now it's just kind of half wall. I will use this iron pick first until it's gone because it's not gonna be long, and then we are on to Mr. Stone, or excuse me, efficiency pick, which will be a very good thing. But right now, this is a lot of just dirt digging out. I want to see how this looks in a large scale form. So I didn't do something with that corner right there. I'm gonna have to make sure from the outside I get that taken care of, like those couple blocks there. This definitely needs to get dug out one entire row, but for now, let's just get this stuff taken care of. And I didn't get nearly as much glowstone as I wanted, so unfortunately the glowstone is going to be lacking. And I'm liking this. That's right, isn't it? Yep, 1, 2, boom, 1, 2, boom, 1, 2, boom. Hey, look at that. That was like perfect. the way that came in on this corner. There we go. Now, obviously, I have to. This thing's gonna move. This contraption is not gonna be here forever. It was just to speed up the process of getting a lot of smooth stones. I knew no matter what I did with it, whether it was the smooth stone slabs or the chisel bricks or whatnot, that I would need them looking the way that they're looking. Okay, so one full wall is completed with this. Now I guess it's a question. I was talking about using these, which I still do actually like the way that the torches look on the wall. I wonder if I could. What would a fence look like if I put a fence and then the torch on top of the fence? It might look I don't know why I just did that. It might look extremely stupid. There's a good possibility it'll look extremely stupid. I forgot they changed the recipe of this to... What is it? This? That's a gate. Is it a lot less sticks? It is a lot less sticks. Let's do that for now. 6 fences. And then... Stop it. Stop it. Yeah, I don't like that at all. Like I said, it might look stupid, and it did look stupid. Well, you don't know until you actually, like... get it figured out there. Now, I do want to dig out this wall, it looks like, as well. These stairs also, somebody suggested I move the stairs. The stairs aren't staying here, don't worry about that. This was literally a temporary way up and down in my base until I get everything figured out. And I'm kind of sick of, I'm mainly sick of actually having my chests so disorganized, and I really want to get them moved into some area that's going to be of more organizational purpose. I didn't realize that I was this front heavy right here. And by front heavy, I mean so close to the front of this thing, where now I'm exposed to anything that wants to walk in here will walk in here. Same with this, like as a wraparound. And this is, yeah, it's a full wraparound right here going on. Get out of my inventory. It's not even the right block. Okay, this isn't too bad. Just having one wide wraparound on this side of the world, I don't actually mind at all. And that is exactly where I wanted it to. And then I can do... drop it down like this so it matches the other side, which is where I'd then start in. Now the question is, do I start in like this? Yes, I think I do. I think I do start in exactly like this in order to give it some good definition here. Yes, that is exactly how I want that corner to look. Whew. Now, the question is, if I wanted to make this thing symmetrical, see, that's where a problem lies. To make this thing symmetrical with the size of this, and using a pattern, well, what would happen? Let's get rid of this stuff. So, looking over here, it's a portal. I could make a secondary portal over here. That would look very odd. But it would fulfill the purpose. What if both of these edges were like that, and then I started the pattern? Not quite. Oh, actually, that might work out perfectly because I need to dig into this wall. One. Well, actually, now that makes me wonder, though. No, this is still going to be off. No. That's so that evens out, gives it this border, just like the other one has. Let's take a look at what would happen if I do this. And I'm only giving it this border because it matches the other wall. I want to cover up this front real quick while I have the ability to before it turns nightfall again and a bunch of monsters come in and start attacking me, which is probably going to happen if I leave this thing open. Okay, whatever. And let's see, how bad does this thing actually look? God, these too many snowballs. How bad does this actually look? Because it's like off by a block. My phone just randomly reset itself on the table. It was running out of battery and I plugged it in, but I might not have plugged it in perfectly. Let's expand this thing out here, because if I don't get rid of all of these, then we'll never truly know how it's going to look. Come on, I want this iron. Ah, and now. Oh, God. Oh, that feels amazing. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, yes. Have you ever heard a grown man moan because of the speed of his pick in Minecraft? Well, if not, you have now. I have a feeling that this thing's it's going to look kind of stupid. I'm going to have to come up with some other way to make this thing more symmetrical, which could be easy enough to involve expanding the portal out one more block in order to make everything fit properly in here, and expanding the wall one more time. Very easy solution to said problem. Oh, crap. As it is, I have to expand it out one more anyway, because this is going to be covered up, and that should be there. Yep. So, what does this tell me? This tells me that this idea was complete bust. Gotta go through and tear down this entire wall. Yep. I screwed up in my counting. You guys probably saw it coming from a mile away. I did not. So where exactly would I have to take this thing in order to make it look right? And doesn't even have to be symmetrical. I mean, yeah, you guys would have OCD craziness. I probably wouldn't have nearly as much OCD craziness as you guys would, but... And I would just need to expand this one more this way. Minimum one more, because this is going to be where this thing is actually at. And then I would need to go right here. So this is where we'd have to expand this wall. Wrong thing. We have to expand this wall all the way out to here in order to make this match up with this pattern. And this pattern isn't necessarily like a requirement. It doesn't have to be this pattern. trying to do this relatively efficiently so you guys don't have to, you know, keep watching it for too long. Because I need to know what it's going to look like, how much it's going to screw up this back wall, what it's going to look like on the ceiling above me, because that does make a big difference on how far it goes out. Yeah, over like that. It doesn't really actually make that much of a difference because, you know, how much this one expanded over the front area. So, technically... So this is already back underneath a wall, so this is kind of fine and not affected on the upper portion of this. I kind of hate when you have to just clear out, like, areas. I want to stop recording so you guys don't have to, like, watch this, but at the same time, it's not going to take long enough to really get away from the train of thought of what I'm doing and, like, starting and stopping a recording cycle or even, like, doing, like, post-editing for something like this. It's such a minuscule amount of time in the grand scheme of things, but it really, from the perspective of the viewer watching this, it's a lot longer than you think. I know somebody wanted me to tell a story today, too, and... I'm not going to tell that story just yet. You know who you are. I mentioned it in the last video, and you really asked me to talk about the story. I might talk about it in the next video. I don't know. I've already talked it on the WDWK podcast. It's embarrassing. Okay, so this boom, 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 boom. I would have to change this. Okay, this is where the portal would have to come up to. Now, if I do it this way and making it symmetrical. So the portal would get moved and butt up to this edge right here. Because I kind of like the way that this looks. I originally wasn't going to leave it like this. I was going to actually have it like the portal not be in that. Did I put this on the wrong block? I was supposed to have it based in front like this, actually, wasn't I? Which is going to screw up my stairs a little bit. Yeah, that's what it was supposed to look like. Whoops. No. Wait, what the hell did I do? I screwed this done all up. This is part of the floor, but it's truly not part of the floor. Is essentially what it came down to. Because it needs to be like... that. Okay, so that's fine. So that stuff can still stay there, actually. Let me see. See, I get really quiet when I start concentrating on these builds, and I hate when I do that when I'm recording for you guys. Okay, that's right. That's right. Even though the top might look a little bit off. And then the floor goes up one more. Yeah, like this. And then that's what I have to figure out is what exactly I'm going to do with some of these edges right here. Okay. Okay, this is shaping up a little bit better. At least I understand what I had screwed up in the first place. Okay, so that looks right. give me these on the bar. That's going to be there. This straight up like that. To which this just goes in a corner slant to go boom, 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 boom. And there we go. This is taking a little bit longer than I anticipated it taking. However, however, coming along, I believe, very nicely. Granted, I got hole in the ceiling. Needs to be fixed. Patched up. Nope. Nope. Yeah. So let's get rid of that. Let's get this actually in here right. Perfect. I'm going to run out of these things. How did I even do that? Why? Why? Okay, and then I didn't actually need those there, did I? Because I need them right here. The ceiling is just high enough to be... Are you kidding me? Leave me alone, you freaking jerk face. Thank you. You dropped an iron ingot out there, didn't you? Let's sleep away this night. Finish up this wall. Call it an episode. Get that iron ingot. Maybe get the iron ingot and then call it an episode. That would probably be the smarter way to go about this. Take this and boom, 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 boom. Now imagine, excuse me. Now imagine the portal being extended over to here, which it will be when I get some more obsidian. The floor is going to change shape. But what do you think of the walls? Did you, like, live? You know, that's so... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I'm full of a lot of hatred right now. Luckily, it was really not... too much damage. Though amazingly, the door that I protected from the zombie has now been blown up by the random creeper that was out and about. And do I not have enough? Oh, and I straight up have a door. Let's put the door back on. There we go. Let's get some potato in my belly. Let's put this door on the direction I actually want it. And then we will call this episode good. So, apologize that my building episodes, if that's what you would call this, are not the most entertaining to some people because of the lack of talking during them. But I concentrate really hard because I try to make it look as good as I possibly can. And I don't have that design perspective. However... I think that this actually does look pretty good. It might need a little bit of, you know, some color changes thrown in here and there. Some glowstone or something of the sort. I'm not exactly sure what. But I like the way it looks. Thanks for watching, guys. And I will see you next time.